Hey guys, Sabrina here, licensed massage therapist and certified cosmetic surgery specialist. And if you are someone who has been thinking about getting plastic surgery or already had plastic surgery and they're considering getting a different type of plastic surgery, these are the different types of plastic surgeries you could get. All right, face. So when it comes to face surgery, I love talking about it because I definitely know what my plan is with my face. Probably when I'm 35 or 40, I'll get my blephs. And then eventually when I'm like 55, I'll do my deep plane facelift. So now what are these things? So a blepharoplasty is when they actually remove the skin on either the lower eyelid or the upper eyelid or both, and they tighten up the eyes. And let me tell you, it really does make you look younger, like significantly younger, especially if you already have some drooping on the eyelid or some drooping down here. So that is what a blepharoplasty is. Then we got the neck lift. So in my family, we got big cheeks. So a lot of my family, they end up drooping down. And so that's why for myself, when I'm like 45 and I start noticing the droop, I'm gonna get me a neck lift. And so what a neck lift is generally some surgeons, they'll cut through here along the ear and then they'll just lift the neck. Now, some surgeons will do lipo, but a lot of them, they're just lifting that skin. They'll just lift the skin right here. And on one patient in particular, and a doctor I really love out here in Vegas, she literally looked 15 years younger. I was so amazed. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to that surgeon when it's my time. And so then we got the facelifts. So now facelifts and brow lifts, a lot of these surgeons, they will go in through the hairline right here. And when they go in through the hairline, they will lift the face and lift the brows, and so then you can't really see the scars. So now with the facelift, it's just so much lifting very gently. Of course, if anyone's going to touch your face, I highly recommend you do your research and you see that person's patients, like past patients, so that you can get a good idea of what your after results are going to look like. Now moving on to rhinoplasty, which is nose job. So I've seen some good nose jobs, I've seen some poor nose jobs, but the main thing is just do your research, know which surgeon that you like, and get when you're gonna get your nose done with your rhinoplasty. Another one is the buccal fat removal, is when they remove the fat from your cheeks, and generally they'll go in through here and take out the fat, and it'll scrunch you up. Some girls like it, some girls don't, some guys like it, some guys don't. And at the end of the day, all of this is preference, right? Okay, so now let's talk about the deep plane facelift. So the deep plane facelift is a facelift that focuses on the deeper tissues within our face and lifting them from the inside and actually giving you a more long-lasting and rejuvenating look. One person I love to give an example to is Martha Stewart. She is like in her 80s and looks absolutely insanely incredible. Same thing with Lindsay Lohan. These women, they went and had a deep plane facelift with some incredible surgeons, and it just literally cut off their age. Like, they look so good. I know I want to get that when it's my time, but that is all the procedures that I could think of. If there is any that I'm forgetting, leave a comment. And then, of course, I'd love to go and talk more about that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. And like, share, subscribe, hit the push notifications. And as always, have a beautiful day.